live. What up, everyone? I'm just gonna wait for a bit, see who shows up. Oh, Sixon is here.
No, I just have to wait for the police.
Alright, I'm just gonna get reacquainted with where we're up to. Sixon, I don't know if Ali Riot is coming. Hopefully she is. But apparently I'm pretty close to the end. I think the game says 75%, but I think the story might be wrapping up. Yeah, she did. She has already finished it. It's not a very long game. The police are on their way. I think that is the most I can do. Right now, it hasn't completely undone the knots in my stomach and the tension in my shoulders, but it's a start. I might as well write a bit to pass the time until they arrive. I don't know what will happen next. If my hunch is correct and Hector was indeed murdered, I think he was murdered. I suppose the police's main priority will be to determine who did it. I'm probably going to have to answer some questions, aren't I? Sophie, yes you are. I will give it another couple of minutes. How does the camera look? I'm using my new camera. This is the first stream that I've done with it. It should be looking pretty good. All right. I think it's time to wrap this game up. This won't be a very long stream. I just want to finish up the story, and it sounds like it's pretty close. So I restored the power on the 5th floor, but the rest of the hotel is still in the dark. At least I was able to make it to the lobby. I had to move Hector to get inside the elevator. I just want to forget that part, but it happened. It made me think of Mom. How many times did she have to move someone after they'd succumbed to a fatal wound? Did she ever get used to it? Oh, Mom. I wish you were here right now. I have to call the Popo and let them know about Hector, and the phone at reception should work. Alright. Are we ready to make this call? Unless, is there any snooping I can do here?
Why does the VIP want to meet with Paul? Maybe he fell for his role-playing and wants to hire him as a private investigator.
Oh, okay. I think I know who it was.
Bernard really wants Paul out of the hotel.
Okay. Uh-oh. I didn't mean to trigger that. Sophie, what are we doing?
Oh, hey you. Great timing,
What
right?
up, Beth?
I'm thinking if we're lucky, Bernard will let us go home. No point in working in the dark. Sophie? B, you're not scared of the dark, are you? Hey, is everything okay?
I found Mr. Cruz. Hector.
Oh, you did? What was the bloke up to?
You don't understand.
What was the bloke up
I
to?
found his body. He's dead, but
Oh, merde. Merde. Sit down, okay? You look like you're about to faint.
Beth, what do you know about all of this? You been plotting in between alligator photo shoots?
Have you called the police?
yeah, they're on their way.
What happened? Was there an accident?
No, I don't think so. Someone did this to him.
You mean... Merde. Do you think it could have been Anne and Marcella?
I am spoiler free, yes. Do you think it could have been Anne and Marcella? I mean, it could have been. It could have been Paul Morgan as well. What do we reckon, gang? Is it the lady lovers having the affair, killing the husband? I mean, it feels too obvious. Ooh, or is it the soldier with PTSD? I'm going to say no, because... I mean, I do think it could have been, but I think there are other options.
What about Paul? He and Hector were caught fighting.
Yeah.
The cops will want to talk to you, know what you've seen. You need to be careful about what you tell them. If word of Anne and Marcella's affair gets out, they may put a label on them that will really hurt them. It might not even matter in the end if they did it or not.
Oh, really? That's what this is going to boil down to? Fuck. Yeah. It may not even matter if, in the end, if they did it or not. Yeah, hang on. What do you mean by that?
What are you saying?
It's just... cops like to go after people who are different.
Oh, okay.
Like Anne,
Right. I get
like
it.
Marcella. Like me.
Oh,
No.
it's like that, is
I was
it?
barely 20 when I was shoved into a police car for just hanging out with people who made me feel like I wasn't so messed up after all.
People or alligators?
Where did that happen?
At the White Cat. It's supposed to be a safe space, but it gets raided by cops every now and then. I know Anne was caught at least once too.
Wait, you know her?
Yeah.
Beth, what is this
That's
shit?
the riddle. I've never talked to her, but I've seen her a few times. Marcella and her, they're just like me.
Yeah, did you read And They Were Roommates as well?
Thank you for trusting me with this.
Maybe now you can understand why I care so much about you. I don't know if I'm feeling inspired by Anne and Marcella, or if it's the shock of being so close to an actual murder, but, I'd really like for us to be more than just friends, Sophie.
Really, Beth? Me too.
Yeah, I'd like that too.
That's... That's great. The police is here. Just be mindful of what you tell them, okay?
Yeah. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, this is where I feel like it's gonna come down to all the shit that I've done or not done throughout the game on the 5th floor. All of that is gonna come down to what I can and can't answer during this interview. Is how I'm guessing the game is like structured. Alright.
Miss Roy? Miss Roy? Miss Roy?
Oh, sorry. I was distracted.
Yeah, okay, here we go. We're in the thing. And PH220, thank you for joining the stream. Who do you think is the most dominating winner on Taskmaster, Dara O'Brien or John Robbins? Dara, by a mile. He absolutely killed it. Love it. Sixon, do I think there's only 2 endings to this game? I don't know. I imagine there'd be wrinkles, but I think there'd be 2 stems of endings, and then there'd be different things that happen around there. So there might be quite a few if you break it down like that.
I really need you to focus right now. I don't want to be here all night, and I'm sure you don't either.
No. No, I don't.
So, as I was saying, we're trying to ascertain the circumstances of Mr. Cruz's death. Can you tell me how you came to find the body?
I was cleaning room 509 when I heard the elevator bell ring. Again and again and again. I thought maybe a child was playing with the doors, so I went out in the corridor, and that's when I saw him. All the blood and...
Why was the elevator bell ringing?
I'm sorry?
You said you heard the elevator bell ring. Why was it ringing? I assume it wasn't a child after all.
I'm not sure. A malfunction, probably. So what? Why would I lie about this? Am I just going to lie that I never saw anything? Is that an option? Oh. Oh, wow. I didn't realize I was going to be able to try and lie that I never even saw the body. I called the thing in, though. King Jackson found me from Bruce Stew. Thank you very much. Oh. I shouldn't be lying to the cops. I'm just going to tell them that Mr. Cruz's body was blocking the doors. That's the truth. I don't know why I want to lie about that. Chat, any reason I should lie? So the killer must have been up with you. I'm going to say,
Well,
yeah.
Mr. Cruz's body was preventing the doors from closing.
Really? When we found the body, it wasn't that close to the doors.
Oh, the stairs are blocked because of the renovations, so the elevator's the only way out of the 5th floor. I had no choice but to move the body. Just a little.
Ah, so that explains the traces we found. Thank you for clearing that up. So, what did you do after that?
Well, that's when the power cut. So I had to go to the janitor's closet.
To access the fuse box.
Exactly. I changed a few fuses and turned the power back on.
But there's a lock on that box, isn't there? Did you have the key?
Okay, so this is then going to place me... Did I go downstairs? Where did I get the ice pick from? Oh no, that was down the other end of the thing. What do you reckon, gang? Did I use the ice pick or do I lie and say that it wasn't locked? I feel like, oh, I have no reason to lie. I didn't murder this man. All right, I used an ice pick.
No, I didn't. Only Eugene does. But I thought an ice pick might do the trick, so I went to the ice machine to get one.
You're a size 7, I suppose.
Excuse me?
Yes, I am. Why?
What did you see when you went to the ice machine?
There was blood. A lot of it.
Did you...
They're not going to think I did it, Sixon. Don't say that. Did I touch anything? Why are you saying that they're going to think that I'm the murderer? I need you to be my lawyer on this one. You're no longer my detective. You're my lawyer. All right? Do I need to answer this? Well, I do. I have to choose one of these two questions. I might have touched a few things or know nothing. What else was in that room? Because I took an ice pick from a bloodied room contaminated with evidence. Yeah, but I needed to get the lights on. My story checks out. I might have touched a few things.
I might have touched
Fuck
a
it.
few things. Just to figure out what had happened to Mr. Cruz.
Of course you did.
Hey!
Why so many witnesses can't help but compromise the evidence is just beyond me.
So many? What do you mean?
Anyway,
What did Beth do?
what did you do after restoring the power?
I took the elevator down to the lobby. That's where I called the police.
Do you remember what you said to the operator? The exact words.
No, I'm afraid I don't.
So there's been a murder?
You said, there's a man dead. He's been murdered.
That's possible.
What makes you so sure it was murder?
What? Oh, this is where I wish I could do my own response. I don't know, because he was laying dead with fucking blood coming out of his head in a friggin' elevator? I'm not gonna tell it. Oh. Oh, okay, so this is where we're gonna start to implicate people. Yeah, but no, it's not a true thought because we know that there are suspects and motives and things like that. So it was a bit more than just an assumption. You know what? I'm going to tell him that I've been snooping around. That might be against company policy, but I don't know if it's in breach of laws. And if it is, then they can lock me up in the new asylum that's opening up next door. I've been snooping around, sir.
I've been snooping around the guests' rooms.
I didn't think you'd admit it.
You knew already?
We found pictures of you snooping around.
See? I'm honest.
Now, unless you want me to arrest you for violating your guest's privacy,
What?
I suggest you tell me everything you know.
Sure, let's go.
Let's start with the victim's wife,
Oh, wait.
Marcella Cruz. Apparently, she left in quite a hurry this morning. What can you tell me about her?
Alright, is Maurice trustworthy? Is he gonna fuck Marcella if we tell him about what's going on? They know I've been snooping. They know I know. They probably know already. Yep, she's having an affair with a woman. Let's go.
But it's not what you think. She's been in love with another woman since college. They've been apart for more than 10 years, and now
Yes, I know all about Mrs. Cruz and Mrs. Beaumont's sexual deviance. Have you ever witnessed
Whoa.
them engaging in immoral behavior?
What do you mean?
I'm asking if you've seen them being, intimate.
No.
I'm a snoop, not a peeping Tom. Fuck you.
And did you hear them discuss their deviant ways in front of Mrs. Beaumont's son, perhaps? Imagine what kind of effect such perversion can have on a young child.
No, I didn't hear anything.
Did you hear them express their hatred of men? Did they ever talk about using violence against men? Did you hear them speak ill of Mr. Cruz?
Oh, fuck, alright, this got pretty heavy pretty quick. Maybe I should have denied that one. I mean, did they speak that ill of him? She's in bed. It's a quarter to 10 here. I'm gonna take a stand. Fuck you, buddy.
What are you trying to imply? That Mrs. Cruz killed her husband because she hates men?
I've seen it before from lesbians.
Oh, this has nothing to do with hate. It's about love. Not that you'd understand.
Oh, and you think you
Sophie.
do? Then please, enlighten me.
She's brave enough to be with the one she loves. That doesn't make her a criminal. That doesn't mean she killed her husband.
I'm starting to worry you may be one of them, Miss Roy, since you're so eager to defend
And
these
I
deviants.
worry about your ability to do your job, Detective.
Oh.
Since you seem to be such a...
Enough! One more word. Just one more word, and you'll be spending the rest of your night in a cell.
Yeah, easy there,
Get the hell out of
Sophie.
here. I've had enough.
This is the 1950s, alright? Being a lesbian is the least of your problems, the least of your worries. You've got the whole being a female thing to overcome as well.
You.
Alright, well, I just told him to go fuck himself.
Bernard was strangely chipper on the phone. That can't be a good sign. Like, the atmosphere is so different in here. Empty. I guess all bookings are canceled until further notice. Let's go see what Bernard wants.
I was like, excuse me, sir, how dare you? If I had a handbag, I would have hit him with it. It's been tough being alone with my thoughts since the hotel closed 2 days ago. According to the papers, the police are still investigating, haven't made any charges yet. I just hope they take time to get it right. The last thing I want is the ordeal to be an innocent person put behind bars. This morning I got a call from Bernard calling me to the hotel. He sounded chipper, cheerful even. I wonder how it'll feel walking into the Clarington again. Alright, Bernard, where the hell is your office?
It'll probably be a while before the hotel reopens.
Oh, go to hell.
Beth,
Oh, hey
Hey.
Beth.
are you okay?
I'm out of a job. But other than that, yeah, everything's just peachy.
What?
No,
I hope you're luckier than I am. Come join me when he's done with you, all right? I'll be questioning my life choices on the mezzanine.
yeah, okay.
Is he about to fire me?
Ah, Miss Roy. Come in. I suppose you know why you're here?
Fuck no. What are you talking about?
I'm not sure, actually. Your phone call was a bit vague.
Yes, well, I prefer to have this conversation in person. We've been getting a lot of press lately, and not the good kind. I wouldn't expect you to understand the position I'm in, but I assure you, it's quite uncomfortable. To have one's life's work blown away like that. All thanks to some sexual deviance and a nut job. It's obvious to me now that I haven't been firm enough. For guests of such morals to be comfortable booking a few nights here and committing such a horrid act.
Whatever, man.
Things need to change. This means elevating our standards to the highest possible level, and it starts with the people working here. It starts with you.
With me?
Yes. From what I've heard, you've been quite the exemplary maid lately. Clean rooms, satisfied guests.
Sure.
I take my job very seriously, sir.
As you should. We'll see for the future, but for now, you'll be allowed to continue working here.
Thank you.
Cool.
I'm not done. The police have finished their investigation and left a mess on the 5th floor. I want you to clean it up.
You want
Thanks,
me to go
man.
back there?
Yes, why not?
I found a dead body on that floor. I'm not going back.
I'll make this simple for you. If you don't do it, you're fired.
Oh. Do I quit? I kind of want to go up there and see what else has been found during the investigation. Do I get to find out what is in there? I mean, you know, a gal's got to eat. Let's go.
Okay. I'll take care of it.
Good. Well, what are you waiting for? Get to work.
Oh, now?
Yes, now. That'll be all.
You son of a bitch. Why do I not like that? Should I have quit and gone to run an alligator farm with Beth?
Hey,
Hey,
what a week.
yeah. So, what did Bernard want with you?
He wants me to clean the mess on the 5th floor.
What? Unbelievable. Oh, he's such a jerk.
Yeah. I wish I would have stood up to him, but I really need this job.
I know you do.
Yes, Beth, and we will
Did
live our
Bernard
love
say why he
in
was fired?
secret.
Ugh. He was going on and on about keeping deviants out of the hotel. So, I may have lost my cool a little.
A little?
I told him I was one of those deviants he was so afraid of. He froze for a moment, then showed me the door.
Ah. I know you will bounce back, Beth.
Well, I'm not one bit worried about you. I know you'll be just fine.
Yeah, I do have a cat-like ability to land on my feet.
And think of all the good times you'll have away from Bernard.
I'll miss annoying him. He turns into a particular shade of red that only I can get out of him. But no, you're right. It's time for new challenges. I could see myself owning my own establishment, one that caters to the right kind of crowd.
Oh, a deviant
Believe it or
hotel.
not,
Sweet.
I do enjoy the company of people, just not, you know, the stuck-up, entitled clientele of this prestigious hotel. But maybe if I were behind the counter of, say, a bar instead of a reception desk. I don't know.
Ah,
Is that
okay.
silly?
You're opening a gay bar.
It's not. In fact, you'd be perfect for it. You're the most charming person I know.
Thank you. I'm really glad you're in my life.
Me too.
Whoa. Can we get it on, please, Beth?
Can I?
Kiss me?
Yes.
I thought you'd never ask.
That was...
Waiting for someone to walk in at this very moment. Kiss, kiss, kiss. Yeah, what's going to happen to our guests?
What will happen to them?
Who?
Sorry, Sorry, my mind wanders sometimes. I meant Paul, Anne, and Marcella. Do you think they'll be released?
Yeah, I think so. Paul will probably become a famed photographer.
Why do I feel like there's probably a bunch of updates on the newspaper that I walked past? Damn, I knew I should have stopped and read it.
Hanged at the Louvre, entitled "The Inconspicuous Maid." It will sell for millions.
Is that so?
Yeah, and Anne and Marcella will ride into the sunset on the back of two Appaloozas, watching over their newly acquired ranch. They'll be constantly followed by their only sheep. They'll call him Paul, for old time's sake.
I like that. I just want them to be happy.
Me too.
So, who did the murder? I bet it was all in that newspaper. Three conspirators charged with the Clarendon Hotel murder case. All three of them went away? Whoops. I'm guessing I could have saved some. Lindsay Franklin. Oh, that's... Right. Yeah. That's his grave. Sorry, ladies. I think I might have actually been the cause of this. Actually, no. Fuck you. You were the cause of it. Who? It was all three of them? Bernard, I will say you look much better in this art style than the cutscenes. And Sophie continues to pry into people's lives and sweep the floor. Alright, Sophie and Beth came out in pretty good shape. And there we go. That game was really, really bloody fun. I do want to see if there is... Did they really do it? I mean, I think they did. Maybe it's not so much about who did the murder as much as it is like who gets blamed for it. Maybe? I don't know if I'll go through and play the whole game again, so I might have a look at what some of the other endings are, perhaps. Let me know if that's something you'd like me to quickly do. Right, and now we're back to where we started. The guy with amnesia, like, I don't know why I'm here. Yeah, that's right. He had amnesia, didn't he? Fucking hell. Alright, hang on a second. I'm gonna do a quick Google and find what some of the other endings were. This bed we made. What that's right. What are the best endings? I don't know what my partner's ending was, so we'll have to wait and see. I reckon she would have been lying her way through that interrogation, though. The best edited... solving the murder and ensuring everyone, including the player's love interest, gets a good outcome. Okay, so you must avoid incriminating yourself by admitting to snooping. I incriminated myself. Nobody cared. All right. Oh. Oh, okay. After finding the safe in room 509, you'll find clues pointing to Samuel Williams as the likely killer. No, it's some guy named Samuel Williams. Be honest about moving the body and the reason for bloody footprints, the ice pick, but don't admit to being a snoop. Right. To avoid being suspected of tampering with evidence yourself, you must dispose of all the clues pointing to Paul, Anne, and Marcella. You must dispose of them all. Yeah. To prevent the police from hang on. The last guy in the letters with Bernard. Samuel Williams is a contact of Bernard? Focus on the deviants. To prevent the police from suspecting you, ensure there are clues about the deviant ways of other guests. Like Paul's mental health. They do have deviant ways in quotation marks. Like Paul's mental health or Anne and Marcella's sexuality that the police can focus on. So I did pretty good, I feel like. Whether you choose Andrew or Beth, making the right choices during the game will lead to them supporting you, and you will have a happy ending with them. Interesting. I'm just going to have a quick look at the wiki. Oh, wow. Okay, so here are the endings. Employee of the month. Governess. So, Jesus Christ, there's an ending where you take over the hotel, I guess. The reward would have been nice, but it's not worth selling my soul to the devil. Okay, I think that's the ending that I got. I don't think it is, actually, but that's the picture I got. Unpaid bills and imprisoned. Says if the player chose Beth as Sophie's acolyte, she is fired after telling Bernard about her sexual preferences, or if the player's earlier choices lead to Bernard lecturing Beth, that will be indicated as the cause. If the player chooses Beth's love interest dialogue options, the kiss dialogue option becomes available. In the end of game montage, Beth owns and tends a bar. If romance was pursued, Sophie and Beth are seen kissing either outside prison detention or in Beth's bar. Otherwise, they are seen to be in a conversation as friends. Jane! Jane is back! You just missed the final ending of it. I'm just going through all the alternate endings to the thing. Jane, would you like me to explain to you how this whole situation wrapped up? Victoria, hello. I just finished and I don't know if I caught the murderer or not. I hope you have better luck than I did. Alright, Jane. Here's what we got up to. Where did you stop watching? Were you here for part 2? Jane, let me know where you got up to with this story and I will pick it up from there. Okay, so there is different things of what of who can be the murderer, I think. All right. Okay, hang on. I can probably make this a little bit bigger now. Yes, hello, Tilly. Come on, jump up. Jump up. Jump up. Come on. Whatever. All right, so we found out. Oh yeah, you missed a lot. Yeah. Sixon is right. We found out that the married couple. I don't know if you got to their thing, but the married couple, the wife was having an affair with another woman. The wife is the one who actually wrote, and they are roommates, and does a lot of lady on lady fiction. Come on, Tilly. Come on. I don't know what her problem is. She's usually straight up on these chairs. Whatever. The lady she's having an affair with was in one of the other rooms, and she was... What was she doing? She was like restricting access of her child from her ex-husband. Yes, that's right. The book, and they were roommates, is actually a retelling of the whole relationship between Marcella and Anne, is the other woman. But I think she's going under an alias at some point as well. So I find out all this business, and then next thing you know, Marcella's husband, what's his name? Hector, is laying face first in the elevator with blood pouring out of his head, with a life insurance thing in his hand, right? So I have to move his body. I get the power back on because the power then goes out. There's a whole bunch of... I'm basically touching a bunch of evidence. I get downstairs, we call the police, and then that's what we just did on this stream here, is the game ends with you being interviewed by the police and you have to answer certain things. I didn't mean to throw anyone under the bus, but it looks like I got the ending where all three of those people are all got charged with the murder. All three of them. What have we got here? We've got 3 conspirators charged with Clarrington murder case. We've got deviant housewives charged in Clarrington murder case. Psychiatric patient charged in Clarrington murder case. Police stumped in Clarrington. Oh, so there's an ending where they don't solve shit. It's just unresolved. And disgruntled client charged in Clarrington hotel murder case. Disgruntled client. Oh my god. Oh, and we hooked up with Beth. Oh, and Beth, in her spare time, takes photographs on a throne surrounded with alligators. Yep. Not only did we kiss Beth, but we are now in a relationship with Beth, and she opened a bar. So we're all hanging out at the bar. Yep. Things are going good with Beth. By the way, Sixon, you know that creepy picture at the end with the kid standing there and there's like a dog next to him and somebody's like behind the kid? Like, it looks like basically that is the orphan. That's the orphan that we just created in this ending, by the way. Oh, that is rough. That is rough. So yeah, the ending that I got, all the people connected to the murder all went to prison. Every single one of them. I went on to live a life of love and fulfillment. Beanie Beans is like, holy shit, I thought you were telling a real story. Beanie Beans, tell me, what line was it that I said that made you realize, oh, okay, no, this is about a video game. I would be very interested to know that. Oh. This was fun. This was a lot of fun. I'll make this camera a little bit bigger. Because finally I have a nice camera that looks great. And the cat's gone. She clearly just wanted to barge in and open the door to make sure I wasn't in here eating cat snacks. Talking about the murdered guy. Yeah. Yeah, that was probably a bit of a giveaway. It was good. That was fun. Anyway, I might stay on for a little bit. When we got here, my cat had a kidney failure a few days ago. What? And I had to bring him to the vet. I got him back yesterday and he's much better. That's awesome. Jane, I would like to know, what color is your cat? And what is the cat's name? And is it a svelte kitty or is it a big fat fatty? By the way, for those wondering, I don't collect Funko Pops, but I have, this has been here for probably the last year or so now. Captain Holt. When Andre Brewer died, I think I was just about to finish watching Brooklyn. I was in like the last series and he passed away, and then that showed up in the shops like the week before, I think, and I picked it up. He's a white cream person and he's called Jargo. Did I say that right? Jargo? Or is it Jazago? He's so skinny, he doesn't eat much. So sad. I love fatties. Yeah, Tilly is a fatty. She's giganto. And Sully's got his winter coat on now as well. He's pretty fluffy. How are you feeling with the amount of content you have coming your way, by the way? A bit overwhelming, ready for action. I'm feeling pretty good about it. I've always got a little bit of like fat to cut off of my thing. Like if I need to slow down on like Inside Number 9 or like Yonderland, I haven't had a chance to do Yonderland for a while, and that's just because everything else has been picking up. So I do have some things that I can always be flexible with, but it's going to be wild. We're moving house soon as well, so it's going to be extra tricky, but I'm up for the challenge. It's a Skyrim reference. I have not played Skyrim. I tried to play it a couple of times. I played Fallout 4 quite a bit for a while, and then I just kind of never went back to it again. But yeah, people be loving the Skyrim. My cat is called Castaboros. Jesus Christ. Castaboros? Castaboros, come here, boy. Too much. Skyrim is my favorite comfort game. How do you pronounce that? Beans. Yeah. Sixon says, my cats are huge. They're on a diet and they get mad at me and piss the carpets and the sofa. Bloody hell. Whoops. Wrong way. Let me see if I can go track down one of the. In fact, I haven't set up my BRB thing yet. Hang on. I'm so rudimentary with how I use this. I'm gonna just sod off for like 5 minutes, and then I'm gonna come back. And if you're lucky, I might bring a cat with me. But I can't bring Sully. If I can bring Sully, I'll bring Sully. But he is, honestly, his fur is the fucking worst. It's so bad. Joan had a cat like that, Loki, who was a Scottish fold. Oh, don't tell my missus that. She will want a Loki cat and it's a Scottish fold. Jane, you are speaking the language of this house. He was 7 kilos. Oh, Jane. Oh, I want to see him so bad. Caster, rhyming with pasta. Does that make your cat the caster master? Taskcaster? Acaster. Just call him James Acaster. You call your... Alright, Beatty, your cat's new name is James. Like Acaster. Wait, is 8 kilos a lot? It sounds like it's a lot. You bet. Alright, I gotta go. I've already got my BRB up. Alright, I'll be back. up, y'all? Back. Alright. Let me get caught up on the chat here. Oh my god, there's a lot of chat. That's good to see. By the way, I couldn't bring one of the cats in. Tilly is in a weird mood, and Sully is gobbling down food. So chances of removing him from that situation peacefully, very, very low. Alright, there's a whole conversation here. I'm just going to jump in. Hello, everybody. Hello. There's a name there that I'm not going to be able to pronounce. Mina? I had a crack. I see an M, and then I see something that looks like an N, and then an A. So... Oh, we talking games. Yeah, we can talk games. Oh, we're appreciating everyone's cats. Sully. See if I can get him in. I did not play Cyberpunk. I was thinking about playing, maybe if I can keep doing these streams, but this is a much longer game. Detroit Become Human. Always wanted to play it, but never did. Holy fuck. I'm glad you survived the plane crash. Holy fuck. Melina, there was a lady here, but most of her name was like I don't know, Russian letters. Reminds me of the guy, the machine. Have you? I was taking quizzes on a language of which I was unfamiliar with their alphabet. Detroit is definitely worth playing with 2 exclamation marks. Sounds good. You'd really like it. I didn't realize you stream because I'm kind of new to your channel. This is the 3rd gaming stream that I've done. I did like NBA came out one year and I did like a day 1 stream of that because I thought I'd get good numbers and it didn't. I did a day 1 stream of like Spider-Man, but they were really awkward. But doing this this bed we made, this is the first time getting it set up, doing it in my office and having it look good. So I would like to do more. The game that I'd like to play on a stream more is Police Simulator. It is so much fun because you can kind of make up your own dialogue, and I have a lot of fun with that. So maybe I'll keep doing something around this time. Perhaps next week I'll do some Police Simulator. Will you play another game every Sunday, or are you taking a break now? Yeah, I mean, it's a little bit of a weird thing having a destination to stream, but I like doing it, so maybe. Keep an eye on the Patreon. I'll be announcing stuff in there. Even if you just follow as a free member, you should get those notifications. But I don't really know where else to promote it. I don't really have any... Nobody follows me on X or Instagram. I have like a few people, but not like... I can't throw up the bat signal to my 30 human followers of my 130 followers. 6 and out 8 with the skills. Six is right. It's Melina. All right, good. There's an M, and then there's an A, and every other character in that name, I'm looking at it like, I got nothing. By the way, for those, there's a comedian called Pete Holmes. You probably know him, if you know him, from the Batman sketches, where he was like a stupid version of Batman. And they were really funny. He ended up doing a whole bunch of other sketches where one of them is, he's Professor X, and he fires all of the X-Men, and it's fucking hilarious. And there's another one where he plays a guy who's like an office dude for the Street Fighter video game tournament, and it's the same thing. He talks to like each character individually, and they just basically make fun. There's a character called Vega who has a mask and a claw, and the joke in the video with Vega is, "Why don't you just ride into the arena on a tank?" And Vega's response is, "A tank could be very useful. I will be the guy with the tank fight style. I leap, I leap, I leap, I jump, I punch. Tank." Something that just stuck in my head for all times. Well, Vega recently got his own action figure, and I happen to have the body of a man who is half tank, half man. So Vega finally got his tank. Here's my claw. May I still use my claw? I'm very happy with this. Look at this shit. This is like soft goods pieces right here with like a bendy wire in it. So if you want it to hang down, or like this figure here is from a company called Jada Toys. They are so cheap and they are insanely good quality. Like, I collect a ton of action figures. I'm mind blown by how much detail they do for the price that they put it out for. If you see any Street Fighter toys in retail on clearance for like $10, just grab one. They are unbelievable quality. Damn, this is my first shot of whoever this dude is. This is wild. Yeah, what can I say? I get a lot out of my action figure collection. Quite enjoy it. Got Professor Snape up there. I got LeBron James and Bugs Bunny. I have no limits. So coming up, somebody might need to do some Googling for me while I kind of just muddle through this. Taskmaster Series 20 starts... yes, that is Ivo Graham on my shirt, and Ardal O'Hanlon. So Taskmaster comes out this week. So that's for 10 weeks. Last One Laughing I think that's 2026. Celebrity Traitors starts in October. Now, are Celebrity Traitors and Taskmaster going to clash? Do they come out on the same day? Because they're the show. I know that, and I know the Mitchell and Webb sketch show has started airing as well, but I haven't heard anybody raving about it yet. I haven't had a chance to give it a watch. Ivo was coming to my local theatre soon. I'm thinking of seeing him. You should see him, and you should call him what did Acaster call him on the thing? A little shit for eating banana in his yogurt. I just watched the clip of Acaster and Gamble talking to Ivo on an off-menu live stream, and Ivo accidentally reveals what hotel he's in. And people start ringing his room. I think Traitors comes out 3 times a week. That's right. Yeah, Traitors is on one of those crazy reality TV schedules. And one of the days is a Wednesday. Yeah, probably Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Okay. Right, so if that's Friday, then that might mean that... And you said Taskmaster was Thursday, so that would be Friday and Saturday for me. Alright. That actually works out good. Whew. Yeah, that 3 weeks of Traitors Celebrity is going to be pretty intense. And that's the week I'm going to be moving as well. Fuck. Probably around that time. We'll see. You'll have to take the cliffhangers. I know! I don't want the cliffhangers. Ah, that is going to suck. Trust me, I have thought about this before this moment. I'm well aware that I've got fucking cliffhangers in my future. By the way, Adam, I never got the courage to finish the final season of Peep Show. I cringed out too hard and I was so excited to watch it with you. Oh, man. The episode... So, on Patreon, I watch the bonus features, like the DVD bonus features for each series. And there is some extra scenes from... Mark... The one where Mark gets mugged. There's a whole bunch of voicemails from Mark and Jeremy to the muggers. And there's so much more pathetic than what Mark was like in that episode. Like, it was horrible. And then there was another clip. It was like, it was Johnson. It was the episode where Mark was unwell and he had diarrhea. And Johnson was on like a video call. And the whole thing is just like the video call with Johnson. And he is just bullshitting his way through this presentation in ways you've never... Johnson, if you've not seen that, look it up. It's like it's from series 3 bonus features. It's the Johnson deleted scene. And, well, I mean, what is he saying that? He's like, the reason I'm here today is because of weakness. Human weakness. Talking about Mark being sick. He threats to fire his guy. Like, it was so good. You have the complete box set. Yes, exactly. It's one of the bonus features from Series 3. And Johnson is so good. He is so goddamn hilarious. He's such a good character. I'm enjoying Peep Show. I wish it was doing better numbers, but it's definitely something that I'm just going to keep plodding through week to week because I feel like it's the kind of show where you never know when a crazy episode is going to come up. Anybody in the chat, fans or experts of Inside Number 9? Because I'm going to do Series 1, and then I think I'm going to cherry pick the most popular episodes, and then go back and do all of them. Because I definitely want to watch every episode of that show. But I also want to do the big ticket episodes early if I can to try and get the numbers up, and that way more people might watch the other ones. The Thieves episode is my absolute favorite. Yeah. The Thieves episode. Oh, The Quiet Night In. Yes. Episode 2. Yeah. That was great. In fact, this is probably a good venue to talk about this. Something I've always wanted to do. I don't know where the right platform is to try and do it, or who the right person is to do this with as a collaboration. But I'd love to talk about like movies and then be like, okay, if this movie had a line of action figures, who would be the 6 characters? What attires would they be in? What extra like accessories or whatever would you give them? And I was thinking about some Inside Number 9. I was like, what would you make as the figures so far? And I was like, definitely need Mig and the thieves from A Quiet Night In. Because these days, what you could easily do is just make the face replaceable. Pull the face off and then have one with like a crazy different expression on there. I would buy that in a heartbeat. I want to watch more of it, but I'm watching through Black Mirror right now. So I'm saying, oh yeah, Beatty, you've just opened up a can of beans. Where are you up to with Black Mirror? It was too depressing for Jane. Yeah, Black Mirror is a pretty intense thing on Series 4. So I'm sure you probably know this, Beatty, but Black Mirror was whatever channel it was in the UK, and then there was a point where Netflix took over. And I don't think the show changed that much. People like to say it did, but I didn't notice any real change in it. But the series got longer, and the cast started to get a bit more high profile. Took months between episodes for the first seasons. Yeah. Yeah, my favorite. So I always feel dodgy saying this, but my favorite episode of Black Mirror is Shut Up and Dance, because I bought into the character of, what was his name, Kenny. I bought into Kenny so much. I didn't see that twist coming at the end at all. And I was so invested, and I thought it was the horror movie of this poor fucking guy who's, just trying to live his life and everything like that. And the emotional roller coaster, plus you've got Bron in that as well. But the emotional roller coaster of that episode was probably the most intense, I think, of any Black Mirror. Followed quite closely, this is my opinion anyway, followed closely by White Rabbit. And White Christmas as well. That is like probably the top 3 most disturbing episodes. It's not that Black Mirror on Netflix. It's not as soul crushing. Yeah, I don't know if that's a Netflix thing or if that's just a what do you do after 3 seasons thing. Might be. Never know. Did I do a reaction of it? No, I watched all the Black Mirror episodes that were out to the point where the channel started, but then I think Series 5 and 6, there are reactions to that. I did go back very recently and rewatch Our National Anthem, or The National Anthem, whatever it is, Episode 1, Series 1, where the Prime Minister bangs a pig, because I found out that was Rory Kinnear, who I became a big fan of while watching Our Flag Means Death. So I actually went back and rewatched that episode just so I could watch Rory Kinnear specifically, because I'm such a fan. Was the one on the starship? Yeah. You haven't seen White Rabbit yet? Yeah, White Rabbit. I mean, I don't know how to even. It was like Series 2, so you probably should have seen it. Maybe not. Enjoy White Rabbit. Yeah, Sixon is struggling with White Rabbit. It's fucked. It's so fucked. Yeah, it was early days. I enjoyed 50 Million Merits as well. I really, really enjoyed, what was his name? Bing? I think his name was Bing's journey in that. And that one was like, that was so terrifying because you didn't really know what the show was going to be yet. And you probably imagined that in every episode, someone's probably going to be in like physical peril. And like, that was just this, uncontrollable, you have no rights to anything kind of peril. And it was done in a really theatrical kind of way. Oh, 50 Million Merits, another great one. What other good Black Mirrors were there? I'm not going to spoil anything for Beatty, who's only up to Series 4, but first 3 seasons, there were some pretty good ones. Is it White Bear? Sorry, maybe it is White Bear. What was I saying? White Rabbit. Oh, I don't know what that is. Isn't that what you say when you're sitting around a fire? So the smoke goes away from you. It's like a what do you call it? Superstition thing. White Bear. And then White Christmas is the one with John Hamm. If it's White Bear I'm thinking of, that's the one, it starts off with the chick wakes up in the chair. and looks at the calendar and there's like the aspirin on the table. All the stuff that happens during the credits of that is the most disturbing about it as well. That really made my skin crawl. Yes, White Bear. My apologies, not White Rabbit. I might even consider going back and watching the episode that had all the Easter eggs in it. The museum, the Black Mirror Museum or whatever it was. I feel like that would always be a fun episode to go back and rewatch and see what references and stuff there are. And Bandersnatch. I was planning on doing that for like the last 2 Halloweens, I think, doing a Bandersnatch replay. Because I did it once when it first came out, and that was it. So I feel like I'd probably get a decent amount of good reaction out of giving that another go. The last episode I watched of Inside Number 9 was The Last Gasp. And again, I'm not going to spoil anything in case people here haven't seen it, but I liked it. I heard some people saying that this is like not one of the stronger episodes. I thought it was great. I thought it was pretty fucking wild. I didn't expect the twists. I expected some things, but then the show wants you to expect those so it can rip the rug out from underneath you into something far worse. The museum one is the next one up for me to watch. I'm excited. Oh, okay. Yeah, cool. Yeah, sweet. I can't remember exactly what the story even is, but there is a metric ton of Easter eggs. It's like the only Black Mirror episode that has just copious amounts of references to like all the other shit. So keep an eye out on the background and everything like that. Jane, till next time. She's entering the Thief's Guild. Alright, well, happy thieving to you. Jane is about to sneak into somebody's house and steal their painting. With hilarious results. Not really. Everybody fucking died in that episode. Except Nandor. Don't remember the episode from the museum. Yeah, it's a weirdly, like, forgettable episode. It actually is. But there's just a ton of Easter eggs in it. Alright, I might wrap it up there, I reckon. We got the game finished. Beatty, till next time, enjoy. Yeah, I might jump on. I don't know when it's convenient to do it. Oh my god, I had 16 people watching this stream at one point. Oh, by the way, Sixon. For those who want to see this in all of its glory, I present the Michael Jordan Baby Body Bobblehead. The head on it is actually not terrible. That is very much a likeness of the great man. It's everything south of the head where it just goes horribly off the rails. And look, it's got a thing in there. You remember that? The head's not the problem, mate. Yeah, I know. The head is definitely not the problem. It is the infant-ish fucking body that's on that thing. Oh, it's terrible. All right, everyone. I'm going to bounce. Peace out. And keep an eye out. Turn the notifications on, I guess, for more live streams. And I'm going to click the end stream button now. I'm going to go and probably play some more PlayStation in a more comfortable setting. All right. Later.